Good morning. Welcome to the American Copperbelt University, American Corner Copperbelt University, and anyone else in the general public that may be watching. My name is Aisha O'Neal, and I'm a General Services Officer here at U.S. Embassy Lusaka. It is my distinct honor to briefly discuss with you today a very important internationally recognized holiday, International Day of Friendship. If you would now please allow me to switch to my slides. Okay, International Day of Friendship. This holiday was initially introduced back in the 1920s and really started gaining recognition in the 1930s by the greeting card industry. As you can imagine, since the greeting card industry kind of introduced the topic, it slowly began to, kind of the holiday wasn't recognized as much as it should have been. But in recent years, this holiday has made significant and continuous gains. People are really showing a revival of interest in the holiday, and it's mainly attributed by social networking sites. People believe this holiday has been repopularized with the rise spread of digital communication, particularly the internet. Okay, as I said before, the holiday was introduced in the 30th, or July 30th is the recognized day of the United Nations celebrate International Friendship Day. And the creators were the greeting card industry. And specifically, it was Joyce Hall, who is the founder of Hallmark cards. And if any of you are familiar with Hallmark cards, they're a very widely recognized greeting card place. By the 1940s, a number of commercial gimmicks to promote greeting cards were introduced. And it was starting to dwindle down. And this very important holiday, the kind of importance was kind of dying off. And with the onset of the internet, it began to gain a lot of popularity. This was declared a U.S. holiday by Congress in 1935. And Congress' aim was to really encourage a celebration of friendship. And like in the United States, similar to Thanksgiving, International Friendship Day really allows us an opportunity to reach out to people in our lives that are important to us. I don't know how many of you all are familiar with Winnie the Pooh, but the Disney cartoon Winnie the Pooh Bear was named the world's ambassador of Friendship Day. And that was in 1998 by a wife of a UN Secretary General. And this was a really big event. It was co-sponsored by the UN Department of Public Information and Disney Enterprises. And it was co-hosted by Kathy Lee Gifford. What can you do for your friend? How can we celebrate International Friendship Day? Is the question I propose to you. And I'll give you some ideas, and hopefully at the end, we can kind of join in and introduce additional ideas that you all may have. One way is friendship bands. This has become a very popular way to celebrate Friendship Day. And for those of you all that may not be familiar with it, friendship bracelets are often homemade, and they're usually of embroidery floss or threads or some type of threads. There are various styles and patterns, but most are based on a really kind of simple half-stitch knot. The amount of thread used depends on the pattern, of course. The smallest pattern, which is a double chain knot, requires only 2 strings, which the candy stripe that has 3 or more strings depending on the desired thickness. Friendship bracelets became popular in the United States in the 1970s. Both males and females are, have been known to commonly wear them. They're now popular throughout the world and amongst teenagers and any generation of people. Another way that we can celebrate this esteemed holiday is to give a friend a card. In the spirit of Friendship Day, honoring the ones that you love with a message. The thoughtfulness of a card shows your friend really just how much you care. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You can get a blank card and copy a message inside and really tell a friend something specific about your relationship that you enjoy. Or you can simply send a card that somebody else has made that expresses your feelings. Some other ideas that, can let you know that you're thinking of a person is to post a link to a special song on Facebook wall. Or you can tweet out a short note of why that person is a great friend. Write your friend a note of why their friendship means so much to you. Be specific rather than saying, Johnny, you're a great friend. Say something like, I appreciate how much you helped out with the kids. Or I appreciate our Tuesday night coffees. They are the best part of my week. Like I said, write out a special note for someone that'll make them feel extra special. Another way you can commemorate Friendship Day, or another way to symbolize friendship, is to give a yellow rose. Or yet another would be to send some chocolates or small gifts. As you all know, pretty much everyone loves chocolate. Another way you can get a picture of you and your friend. Like, let's say that you have been friends with a person for a long amount of time, and you guys might have been in secondary school together or primary school together. Send them an old picture of you two. Keep a memory journal. Yet another way is to keep a memory journal that talks about favorite times that you've spent together. Really take some time to sit down and think about some special times that you all have engaged in together. And then send it to them for in recognition of Friendship Day. Another way would be to send out old pictures that you have, like we said, or even a digital frame. In this day of social media and all of these devices, they have the digital frames that you can reflect back to years that you've had good times with your friends or pals. Another way would be to bake them some cookies or bake them a beautiful cake or something. In this digital age where we have our our cell phones sometimes glued to our hip, we want to do something more than send a text. Why don't we reach out and actually call a person? It seems texting has kind of become the way of the day. International Friendship Day is the perfect time to reach out to friends you've lost contact with. Call a family member to express your friendship. Call a coworker, a relative, a friend. Even saying hi to those that walk past you on the street is really a way to celebrate the spirit of International Friendship Day. Our countries also celebrate International Friendship Day. Since 1964, the United States and Zambia have enjoyed a relationship of mutual responsibility and respect. And recently, we celebrated 50 years of friendship with Zambia at their anniversary of independence. The United States is committed to maintaining this relationship through our health operations in and outside of Zambia, implemented by the United States Agency for International Development. The U.S. supports young leaders of this vibrant country through our educational programs, for instance, the Mandela Washington Fellows, and events that are even hosted at the American Corners. For the U.S. and Zambia, every day is International Friendship Day. And now is an opportunity for you to kind of tell the group how you celebrate friendship, or how you would celebrate International Friendship Day. Would anyone care to interject to let the group know how they would celebrate International Friendship Day? Okay, again, thank you so much for providing me this opportunity, or if there are no questions, thank you very much for providing me this opportunity to discuss with you this very important holiday of international friendship. Thank you.
American Corner, do you have any questions?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for coming, and thank you for your time. And please make an effort. Please make an effort to celebrate this wonderful, esteemed holiday with your friends, even the people that are next to you. You guys can celebrate it together.
Thank you.